Hey everybody, it's Nyce, and I hope the fully vaccinated Aaron Rodgers is having a nice day. Today I want to give you my cosmetics video as well as announce a fashion contest I would like to do here in the coming weeks. More details about that later. But during stream and videos, comment sections, I often get asked what motifs I'm wearing, what style is that, what skin is that, etc., etc. And I just want to give a video showing that as well as get the details of the fashion contest. Um, so what my plan is as far as the fashion contest goes, I don't know the prize. I don't know how exactly we're going to do it, but my plan is to do a live stream, and within said live stream, everyone show up in their best tune, and we have the chat as well as myself and maybe a panel of judges rate everyone. Maybe do it at someone's house or somewhere we can use as a runway, etc., etc., and yeah, go about that. Yeah, I went full role player mode. Roast me in the comment section. But y'all know I say fashion is true end game, and I thought this would be something different to switch things up. Um, so that's how we'll do it. And what we'll do is we'll select a winner, and then we'll take that winner and feature him in a video. And what's going to happen is I'm going to request that everyone send me their cosmetics via Discord. So if you can't make the fashion contest, we at least can see an image. Nothing too edited, of course. Just see an image of your character. So if you're competing on a different platform, if you can't make it, you can also enter the contest. The person chosen during the live stream on our server will be its own winner, and then we'll have another winner cross-platform, and I'll be accepting those submissions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my cosmetics so I can show people what I wear. So, you know, my Magden, the scorpion kind of setup. This is one of my favorite cosmetics. Um, what I wear on this is Outlaw Helm. It took me a long time to find this motif. Someone helped me out in stream and got it for me. Really appreciate that. I really, really like this helmet. It's the best way to make it look like Scorpion to me. Race is Breton, by the way. Chest, we have the glass jerkin. Shoulders, I like the red guard epaulets one. Shoulders in this game are horrible for males. They're all designed for females. Most shoulders just look out of place. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it don't even look natural. Like, it's just floating in the air. And I found that these are among the most fitting, besides, you know, the sashes like this. So, yeah, red guard one. Hands, red guard gloves two. I like the way they, you know, kind of like they pair well with the arms, the way that line there pokes in. Excuse me, leads into each other. Waist, barbaric. I felt like this went with Scorpion. Got the skull waist. Legs, we do have the battleground runner guards. This is a motif I think you earned via battlegrounds. For the feet, I like the Daedric boots. I'm not 100 on these, but this is just what I'm wearing. Swords. I have the Maw of Infernal swords. These are really cool. Available via the Crown store. This has your swords always on fire, which I think perfectly matches Scorpion. You could use the Valken Scoria, maybe even the Zon ones as an alternate. And for my staff, I have the Maw of Infernal staff. Staff always on fire. Feel free to use any alternates. Just as a bonus, what I typically wear, or what I used to wear on my DK is this setup. What this is the Night Flame mask. Magden the Night Flame, that monster set. This is that mask. I got a lot of questions on this one too. And something I like about this cosmetic setup is I'm one of the few people that have a staff that perfectly matches their helmet. I mean, that's literally perfect. So that's one reason I like this setup. So, oh, and by the way, if you're a stage 3 vampire, your skin is going to look really pale and white. As you can see, I made it look very human. The way I did that is I went to appearance, skins. There's a couple of skins I think this will work with. But I'm using I don't know how to pronounce it. Something afflicted. This is what I'm using. Or else your character look really pale like that. There's a couple of different options to kind of, you know, mitigate the whole stage 3 vamp look. This is an option. This is an option. But yeah, just thought a couple people might be curious about that. All right, so next up we have my hybrid sorcerer. This is probably the one I get the most questions about, mainly because the skin that I have is pretty rare. Not a lot of people have it. Um, but yeah, I love this. I just think it's like really sorcerer looking, you know. So the obvious piece is obviously the mask. That is the Stormfist style page. Um, really good style in my opinion. Let's get into everything. So we have the Stormfist helm. Really like this one. Chest. Mazatan Jack. This is one of my favorite chess pieces. You'll actually see me use often. Um, it's really good because if you have a really nice skin, it shows a lot of it. And this is a really nice skin, which I'll show at the end. Yeah. Shoulders. We have the glass epaulets. Epaulets, I don't know how to pronounce it. Go really well because they literally just layer right over each other. Uh, I got the basic prisoner chain, so it shows as much of the hands as possible. Really good looking. Waist piece, I got the Stormlord girdle. This can really be anything. Legs, Dromartha. I feel like these are important. Kind of goes with the lightning thing you kind of got going. Think that synergizes well. Feet, I did some basic soul-shriven shoes to kind of show that the lightning is on the feet as well. There's some things I'll show it even better, but it is just what I settled on for now. Staff, I thought this was one of the most sorcerer-looking staffs. It's got the lightning bolts on it. Stormlord staff. It's a battlegrounds motif. Not much of a big deal there. My 2H back bar, I do have the Night Flame Sword. This is the Bogdan Night Flame Sword that was available from Crown Store. Okay looking sword, has a nice little yellow glow at all times. Not too bad. So let's go ahead and get into the skin. Skin, I have Kind's Fury. So if you're not aware, this skin has a cool animation when you equip it, like so. I love it. Very unique. Once again. Really cool. This was available in the Crown Store for only like 2 days, I think, and you had to spend like a lot of gems, and I seen it. I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. But anyways, so I do feel the body markings on this is important, or else you're kind of just left, you know, for some reason when they was designing the skin, they left the whole chest like exposed, and I found this to perfectly kind of look like the lightning keeps going. I think it goes perfectly well, to if I had to say so myself. But yeah, and I think that wraps up everything for my sorc. Unique once again. Really cool. This was available in the Crown Store for only like 2 days, I think, and you had to spend like a lot of gems, and I seen it. I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. But anyways, so I do feel the body markings on this is important, or else you're kind of just left, you know, for some reason when they was designing the skin, they left the whole chest like exposed, and I found this to perfectly kind of look like the lightning keeps going. I think it goes perfectly well, to if I had to say so myself. But yeah, and I think that wraps up everything for my sorc. So next up we have my Necromancer. These are actually new cosmetics that I put together as of recently. I like this hat that came with the current crown crates. And I kind of just took it there. I'm not completely done, but I like where it's at already and I'm satisfied with it, so I felt I'd share. So the main theme of this is the hat, which is available in the current crown crates, as I stated. The name of this hat is Death Grin Skull Mask, and this is available for purchase via Crown Gems if you don't want to risk buying the whole crate. It is dyeable. So, the rest isn't too crazy. I should probably show, I do have a skin here that I feel goes well with Necromancer as well. It is the Blood Fiend skin. There is alternates. I think this one would look okay-ish, not really. But if you want that zombie necro look to go well with the mask, you see how it just has the same pigment as the mask almost? I think that's really important to make it look good. The reanimated vampiric thrall. This is a free skin I think you get in one of the newer dungeons. This could be an alternate right here if you want the hands to glow a little bit more red. It's virtually the same skin. You just get a little bit more of a glow, a little bit more chaotic of a look in the eyes versus Blood Fiend, which is literally just the skin. I opted for the Blood Fiend, but I may constantly switch between the two just for a little bit creepier of a look. So, zombie personality, by the way, not the zombie personality, excuse me. The Worm Wizard personality also helps. Feel free to go with the zombie personality to really commit to it. But either one works for a Necromancer, in my opinion. Back to the gear. We went over to Deathgrin's hat. I usually have the Lord Warden Opal style here, but don't really care for it too much. Once again, we're doing the Mazatun Jack to show as much of our skin as possible. Once again, it's the glass epaulets or Malakath epaulets will work. I like both of them. Second Legion bracers. Brettle Girdle 3. I found this was like one of the smallest waists. Stormlord Greaves. Solvengrad Stalwart Boots. Bow, I haven't really even done anything with. 2H. My weapons on this one I haven't confirmed, so be on the lookout for that follow-up. Alright, without nothing else to do, let's go ahead and get to the Warden. And you may notice something familiar about my Magden. So, next up, we have my Magden. So, I recently started playing a little bit more Magden, and if this looks familiar, it's because it's pretty much a mirror of my Scorpion. This is the Sub-Zero. Virtually very close to what I have on my Scorpion Mag DK, with very, very minimal changes. So I went with Britain, and since I kind of knew what I was doing this time beforehand, I made him a little bit more slimmer to kind of look better. I have the waist piece a little different, which I'll show here in a second. But other than the waist piece, everything else looks the same. I made the eyes a little bit more squintier, and I put the scar over the eye, as Scorpion has in most depictions. So, yeah. Breton once again, and I'm using the same skin. Well, I actually didn't have to use the skin because I'm not vampiring my Magden currently. But yeah, that waist piece, that's going to be Lyris Titanborn's girdle. There may be other waist pieces that can give you that dragon look, or maybe you find one that gives you the frost look. But yeah, weapons. I got this one just because it was the most ice looking staff I got. To be honest, either the what do you call it? Ice Heart staff would work. Even the Opal version or any Opal weapon would probably look good. If you're a melee, and on the other bar I have that Bogdan staff just as a placeholder. But if you go with a melee build, feel free to slot the Opal Ice Heart weapons. I think they look really good. So let's see if I have one. Let's see. Let's equip a 2H really quick. I think they're swords. Let's see. Opal, Night Flame, Lord. As you can see, the Opal Ice Heart Greatsword would synergize very well if you're a 2H Magden. Very well. I think there is some one-handers that you can use as well, and there's a... Sorry, I probably should have had this together, but there is one style that looks very icy. I know because I have a bow of it, and I just can't think of the name. If you know the name of it, feel free to comment below. But there's a... It starts with an R, actually. I do remember that. At least that sounds about right. I probably know it if I've seen it. I don't know. But yeah, there's a couple of those. Feel free to switch it up, but I think that's how you get the most Sub-Zero look you can get. I know I haven't been showing dyes, but it's because I know a lot of people don't have every dye. It's pretty simple to just find a dye that works, but I'm going to show the dye on this one because a lot of the blues are a little bit more rare. And I actually had trouble finding blues that look the same blue as it did on the hat that it does on the chest. You'll notice with some dyes, depending on the material, it will change. So the best way I can show that is by going to copy color. and then chest. I'm using the uncommon blue Alakir Lapis, and I was able to use this across each one, and I think it's a good blue. But yeah, that'll be the end of the video. I will probably put it in the pinned comment or stay tuned to my community post as far as when the fashion show stream will be. I would like to do it soon, but thank you for watching. Peace.